It's time now for the second part of our Model Explainer segment here on Weather Plus. We're looking at precipitation potential over the next several days, and there's not a lot of it. So we have a cold front swinging through the area Monday, and that will give us a better chance of showers and storms, but even those will be widely scattered. We are going to see a little bit of cooling taking place, kind of a backdoor front pushing in through parts of the Great Lakes in the northeast. Ridge of high pressure building in through parts of Canada, and that will ensure us some less humid, more comfortable days for Tuesday and Wednesday of the new week. But the heat is never very far away. It basically just gets suppressed to the south for Tuesday afternoon. We'll get into Wednesday afternoon. Again, the heat basically sitting in the same area. That's the demarcation line between the really intense warm weather and somewhat more comfortable weather that's going to be in place across our part of the world for Tuesday and Wednesday. We'll get into Thursday, and that front is basically sitting offshore and then it extends through the middle part of the country as a warm front, and all this heat will begin to bang up against that front as we get into Thursday afternoon. Some of it will spill eastward, so a dry heat will build into the area on Thursday, and then by the time we get to Friday, that's when the humidity really starts to crank back up. Big ridge of high pressure setting up along the eastern seaboard, and that ridge will link up with the ridge out west, and basically you have a ridge of high pressure covering the eastern two-thirds of the country by the time we get into Friday afternoon. And with all that high pressure in control, you're not going to see any kind of big rainstorms in the near future. It's a lot of dry weather. It's a lot of increasing heat and humidity. And when we do have that, you could see a pop-up storm here or there, but really no significant rain chances coming up for the foreseeable future. If anything, this heat will continue to expand eastward as we get into the weekend and eventually make its way into Pennsylvania. We're going to be seeing highs in the 80s and 90s for quite some time, it looks like, late in the new week, into the weekend, and probably into the week beyond.